Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video on today's channel. Let me just switch this right back over. As you guys know, in the last video I teased us going to the nether, and which we will be doing today. I have everything that I'm going to need. I did my base. I still have to grab some sand that's over there to do that, but that will be something in between episodes. But other than that, we got ourselves our floor set up, we got everything going. We already have some plates going to get everything ready. And yeah, we're getting stuff ready for mixers and stuff. So this way we can get boilers going. We can get some, some automated power. Um and yeah, let's get right into it, shall we? So we are going down to get netherrack. And yeah, so we will be back once I get to where I need to go and I find some lava. Because right now it looks like we're in the I don't think we're gonna find any. Let me pull up the map. Let me pull up the map. What I kind of hate is, right, because it's like I'm digging down this way. All that's water. All that's water. That's no water there. Right here is gonna be my best spot to get lava. Hmm. Yeah, looks to be best spot. It's gonna be over there. That sucks. Hmm. Actually, let me get out of the hole. So all I need is just some lava, right? So I might just be able to go exploring. Um, did I break the map? I did. Alright, well, it says XP is switched to another, and I'm not another, so I'm kind of screwed now. Kind of screwed myself over. But yeah, no. We gotta find some lava. And, I want to go mining somewhere around here so I can get diamonds and stuff before I enter there, but I guess I guess I can go on a little mining trip over there anyway. Let's go on a mining trip, and I'll be back when I find stuff. When I find what I need, which are diamonds and stuff. So I'll be back. Alright everyone, so I have gotten everything we're gonna need. I got about 12 there, and I think I have about 6 upstairs. Nope. Of course, as soon as I start recording again, I get blasted. No thank you, goodbye. I'm gonna go in this way. I don't want to go this way. This way. I was so confused on where I was going there for a second. I was just like, oh no. Where do I go now? I'm gonna die. No, not really. I got this. I got this. Cue in the moment if you watch my last hardcore where I got killed by gas before I went into the nether. Because, that's just normal me. I got a little too cocky, didn't have enough food. So 1, 2, 3. Bink. And then 1, 2, 3. I always do 4. for some reason. Like, I do 3 and 4 systems. But I also got told that you can do, like, 2s and 3s. So, yeah, it makes sense. I could have done that way shorter, too. I could have done that 2s. Yeah. Alright, well. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, because you're coming with me, boys and girls. And while I put all this stuff away, while I, you know, inevitably get ready to die, why don't everyone here, if, you know, you're liking what you're seeing, you know, you like the cut, so this way you guys don't have to see, you know, me doing this sort of stuff with just mining. Yeah, so that, oh, that still holds a bit of stuff. Yeah, whatever. It's this one. Alright. You are unworthy of entering this dimension. What do you mean? I have the nether portal. Dang it. Now what do I do? Because I need to get into the Enderman. Damn it. Well, hmm. Hmm. The nether is no longer simply a place to gather blaze rods and netherite. Beyond the portal lies a hostile world of volcanic landscape, ancient fortresses, and forgotten civilizations, where every biome presents new dangers and valuable opportunities, from the rivers of lava to the towering basalt. So, yeah, no, the deeper you venture, the greater you become. Hmm. This is, this is where I'm gonna read through this, guys, and I'll be right back. So I figured it out. So I need to progress through the storyline to get into here. And the reason why it says you are not worthy to enter this dimension, well, let me just show you. That's not the one that I'm going to show you, but it's a start, pretty much. So I need to go to overall progression, right? This little thing, right? Unlocking the depth. Yeah. And then I need to that, right? And then, you know, the only real reason, like the only way to actually get here is through this, right? Um, so to get through this, I need to go and get all this done, right? Get the eyes and stuff. But to get this, right? I need this. Unlocking the nether. So I need to make a structure compass. I need to locate the ruins of the deep. I need the first shard found inside the ruins of the deep. I also need to locate the Tinker's Workshop. I need to locate the second shard found in a vault inside the Tinker's Workshop. I need to locate the ancient mines. My third shard that I have to find is inside the mine carts at the lowest part of the ancient mines. I need to locate a Tinker Citadel. And then the fourth shard found inside a hidden room underneath the fountain at the Tinker Citadel. And then locate any ruin portal from Hopo. nether crystal found in a hobo's loot chest, and obtain the seal of the underworld. And then that's how I get brass. So before I can go anywhere, I need brass. That is simple. I need brass somehow, some way, and I don't know how. Right? I can make mixers and stuff, can I? Like, I can make the mixer. Mixer, mechanical mixer, which is pretty much a cog, andesite casing, and a whisk, right? We have those for days. Boom. Where's a small cog? Right there. And then I need to make a whisk, which is andesite alloys and 5 iron sheets. And then we put that there with an andesite casing there, a cog wheel there, and I get myself a mechanical mixer. My question is, if I put a bucket of lava right there, would that still work? And I don't really know because I just don't. I don't know. But we're gonna try. So, you're probably wondering, well, how do you make brass? Well, to make brass, I need zinc and I need iron. So when I go over to here, and I place one of you and one... That's not what... Ah! Mmm. So, we need brass, right? Mixing. A basin, which is... That is not what I want. Okay. Okay. 1 second, please. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Okay. We got ourselves a basin now. Iron ingot. And iron ingot. There you go, right? And then that should be working due to the fact that there is lava underneath it. It's empty. It needs 4,000 millibuckets. Of what? Water? Or fire? Why doesn't that work? That's not what I wanted. But sure. Hello? Alright. So... Hmm. Wait. Brass. Mixer. Um... Am I gonna have to go on another venture? I might. But first, because for some reason that's not working. And I don't know why. I'm gonna go do some research before I decide anything. Because I don't want to screw it up. And I'm gonna see if I can get brass anywhere, and I'm gonna go do a little bit of research. So until then, everyone stay still. I'll be back in 1 second. Alright, so I figured out a little bit more. So I know I can't go to the nether just yet. As much as I would love to. But I have figured out a couple more things about this mod that really are going to be more fun. Because now that I know a little bit more about this mod, I can do a lot more stuff. Right? So, we don't want that and that, right? So I gotta show you what I figured out. So let's say you have a large cogwheel here, right? And then you got a small cogwheel. You go like this, right? And then you're like, well, that's not really gonna do anything. You're gonna do this. With the large cogwheels and that, right? As you can see, it spins pretty good, right? But this cogwheel on here, and let's say if you were to, make that a little bigger, do one of these, it then goes faster. And that's good. Because these can go up and then speed, right? But you don't want to do too much, because then it'll overload. If it overloads, then that's not good for anybody. So for now, while I look at this, I'm like, okay, well if that and that can do that, then I should do one of these with one of those. And that's 3 of these shings. But what I also figured out is on a creative server is belt. This is what I searched up. A mechanical belt. And that just needs dry kelp. So good thing I built near water. Because these things right here Might create a little bit of lag, but whatever. Well, that should be good enough for now. And mechanical belts are technically infinite if I'm not mistaken, but I will make more just in case, just so this way I'm not looking like a dum-dum. I don't want compressed cobble. Thank you. Now furnace. I'm gonna take you, I'm gonna throw you in there, and then I'm gonna throw, you know, a stack of there. And I only need 6 right now. I only need 6. And a mixer. And a mixer, what I figured out is when you use the mixer, you don't really have to worry about it. But for example, right now, I don't really care about, you know, spin ratios of this a little bit, right? Because what I want to do is, actually, yeah, I do. I want to bring that like that, and then I want to do something like, you know, something, no. Nope. That don't work. Yeah, like that, like that, like that. And then. Well, I just let that cook for a couple minutes. I need a shaft. And yeah, this thing. And then if you put a shaft here, and then let's just say, for example, you put a shaft, like, I don't know, like right there, you can then make a lot. I just need to grab the rubber to make the mechanical belts. It's technically dry kelp. There is a rubber one, but who cares about that right now? Okay. Mechanical belt. Hook that onto there and put that to there. A kelp drive. Yeah. And then what's even more cool, right? Because, you know, it can't get any better than this, can it, gaming? Oh, but it can there, buddy. Oh, she can get really, really good there, buddy. So if I grab a couple more shafts, right? And then let's just say for funsies. Oh, I also figured out how to make andesite casings, which I really hated myself for because it's literally wood and then an andesite alloy. I was just dumbfounded. Watch, I'll show you. No. Sorry, it's this. Alright, just grab my stuff, right? Just grab my stuff. Andesite alloy. Okay, so you go like this, right? And then you strip it with the axe, right? And then you grab your andesite alloy and you just bink. Are you kidding me? I went on an adventure, died, when I could have done that. Well, we're learning anyway, folks. We're learning. That's all that matters. We're learning. So for now, while we do all this and while we figure this all out, I'm going to grab the mixer. I'm also going to grab my press with the depot, and I'm going to need that basin. Where's that basin? And I also figured out I can set this up in another area, but this is like temporary, because as you see, it goes away. But let's just say, for example, I want to bring my thing over to here. Oh no. Well, we grab ourselves a little thing. There we go, just like that. We grab ourselves a mechanical belt. We go like this, right to there. It now runs like a conveyor belt. And of course, you could throw, you know, one of these on there, and it's going to go all the way over. And you just pick it up with a free hand. Now we grab our shafts, right? We go boom, and then boom, And boom. Huh. Whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. And what's also really cool is this is like an assembly line pretty much, right? It just goes do 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 do. It's pretty damn slow. But that's because I haven't these aren't really optimized. They're just, right? But no, that's changing today. I'm gonna optimize these a bit more, make a couple more of these that go, all the way down there. But for now, I can get my mechanical press back with a depot. And I get one of those with a base in right there. Right. Boom. Boom. And we build this out a little bit. Build this out a little bit. Build this out a little bit. And then what we gotta do is mechanical press. And then we add the mixer here. We add its basin. And we add its depot here. And then now, for example, if I want to throw something like that on there, it won't press. Wanna know why it won't press? Very, very simple. You have nothing there to press. But yeah, no, now I can, add stuff into here to make stuff. And I don't really need much. And then, of course, the casting basin, that's for different applications. But for now, it's good. It's good. We can then work on getting more stuff done now with the mod. Let's grab this a little bit. Let's figure out what we got here for sale. Ooh. A mechanical belt crate, large cogwheels, iron sheets, stride coat, andesite alloy. Okay, that's cool. I don't really care about it though. Kill one mimic. Thought I did. But I already have that. And I would get a diamond sword because of it. I still have to kill one mimic though, which is crazy to me. But then basic storage mods, all this stuff that I'm not really gonna do this episode because I don't want to touch it. I don't want to touch it. I'm trying to figure out, the create mod like this stuff, the power. I'm definitely thinking this video. I'm gonna pause the video in a bit, and I'm just gonna work on getting all the redstone, copper, and whatever else I'm going to need to make myself some Tesla stuff. So this way I can make myself some electric components, and electric components create energy, which, if I'm not mistaken, if I can use the energy right, I should be able to power stuff like this. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. So I have more belts, which is just great. But for right now, I'm just gonna look one of these. So I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a big cog, and then I'll add a. No, I don't want that. I'll add the small cog here. And then I'll do the same thing here. Big cog, little one. And then that's a big cog with a little one, but I don't want it there. I'm gonna have it And now that's generating faster. As you guys can see, before it was slower. Now this is faster. But with the mechanical belt being this far, as you guys can see, there's not a lot of power that goes into this. I didn't want that. That should speed up now. Hopefully. And I could do the same thing here. Big cog. Little cog. Big cog. No. Big cog. No. Little. Big. But yeah, like I said, this mod is insane. And you can... That's not what I wanted. But yeah, for example, you can just continue on building it out. Just like that. And then you grab your little cogs here. But remember, let's say for example, I want a mechanical press, right? I grab my depot. I come up here. The only thing that works with more are these. So let's say for example, I put one big one, one small one, one big one. And I continue that pattern all the way down there. So just imagine that the amount of speed that thing is going to be generating, going to be a lot of power. But that's going to take up a lot of room. But I'm just going to show you guys what I mean. So we put the mechanical press here. We grab our depot. We go like that. And then we grab ourselves an andesite alloy. We go like this. And it's going to go down and smush it. And it's faster than what it was before. With an andesite alloy sheet. And that's perfect. Now, is it perfect? No. Is it fast? No. But what I'm going to test is now we're going to test small one here. No, it's not allowed to be placed vertical. Okay. Big one. Small one. Now let's say for example you do a big one there. And you can do another small one right there. Alright. See how that moves slower? Yeah, no, I don't want that. See how that one's moving faster than this one is? Makes sense. It's all making sense to me now, boys. It's all making sense. So we had a small one. Right there. Then big one there. With small one there. No. Small one here. And we do big one there. With small one there. And as you can see, it progressively gets faster and faster. Now, if you overload the circuit, or if you overload basically anything, it's going to kick you. And you're not going to like it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. You're not going to like it. Now, as you see, we do a depot here. We do one of those there. We grab ourselves another one of these. We throw those down. Look how fast that went. Look how actually... Yeah, see how fast that goes now? Yeah, yeah. You guys... Hopefully you guys can see what I'm trying to go for here. Is I want to do a big one. And then do a small one. Yeah. Then I'm going to grab a little shafty shaft here. And I'm going to go... I don't know. Let's say like right here. No, I don't want it, but whatever. Right there. Grab a mechanical belt here. We go bink. See how fast that moves now? Do you see how fast that moves? Put one there. Break that, break that, break that. Mechanical oh, fudgicles. See what I mean? You can't overload it or it's going to hate you. Overstress beers that can contract and overstress. How much to slow down the component with a high stress impact. Okay. That's a very fast conveyor belt. So it too fast going this way. So if it too fast, that means I gotta bring it from here over somewhere here. And then we go shaft. And we go depot. There we go. Now it works. You just have to screw with it a couple times to figure it all out. But other than that, and then another test, please. Perfectly fast. I like that. And then next thing I want to do is get this thing working, which I want to throw it right here. Right, I'm gonna throw it right there. I want the mixer there with the basin here. And then now, for example, I just gotta test something out with it. Oh, so what am I gonna need next, right? So if I do mixer, and then I look at the crafting recipes for it. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Mixer. Oh, still... Okay, I see how it is. You can then make your mechanical mixer have efficiency, so it can be a lot faster. I think that would affect the stress of it, but whatever. I just have to find an item, like brass, for example. Brass, for example, that takes a mixing crate. Alright, the mixer is going to be your biggest friend, because see how it says heated? Some of them don't do heated. So if I go to E. No. Dang it. How in the... What am I going to need next? Well, if I do a coil. Coil. Yeah, this thing, a generator coil, which is a block of andesite alloys. Are you? No, 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 no. Was it that simple all along, guys? Was it that simple? And then the magnetic stuff I just got anyway. Where's my magnetic stuff? Again? Yeah, this stuff, the magnetic blocks things. So if you have magnetic blocks, it does work for powering machines. So and it also works because if I'm not mistaken, I have one of these things. A metal brackets. These metal brackets are used to actually hold stuff with the shafts too. And if I'm not mistaken, that is what I'm going to need to make generator coil. Yay! Generator coil. That thing right there. Now, how could this spin, folks? How could we get this to spin and make power? Well, this right here is what? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is going to spin and spin and spin and spin, right? Because it's trying to pull itself. It does not spin on its own. I think it still needs power. So my question is, if I were to do something like this, do this, and this, and then I just bring it over here just for testing, overstressed. Because this thing needs power in it of itself. Okay, okay. So you put a shaft here, put a generator pole there, and now it can spin and do its own thing, right? Right. We all know where I'm going with this. Hopefully. Basically, that is the premise. These magnetic blocks surround this, which then that creates energy. This is pushing this, by the way, because over here it'll be overstressed. Over here it will not be stressed because I have this little setup going. Is that cool? Okay. Now that we have that going, and I'm just gonna ground with that a little bit more between episodes, like I always do. And I like doing that, just taking my time, figuring out what stuff is good for what I can do next for the next video, and what all I need, right? Copper iron set, blah, 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 blah. Advanced shielding. I haven't had an advanced shield yet. A shield. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Back, whatever. Which I already had. So that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I would have to make all of those tools again. Just so this way I can get, you know. Oh. That would make gold. That'd make netherite. That'd be a wardens. That'd be that. That'd be that. Okay, so you just get quantity over quality pretty much. And you can pretty much use that, right? Use that to make some of those, which will then give you more. It's not bad, I guess. It's really not bad. And then if you combine an andesite alloy with the... I might as well just show you guys. Because you guys are still watching, hopefully. And this is the perfect segment to say, if you're liking the video so far, subscribe. No, just kidding. If you do like the video, you know, think about it. I've been posting every single day of the week. I've been posting every single day so far because I've been doing my own stuff at home. But other than that, telephone. There we go. There's another task or so done. Where's my quest book? It is through here. Cool. So that's done. No, I need an inside tunnel now. And that's 2 and 2. Okay there, buddy. Okay there, buddy boy. Don't you try me. One of those. One of those. Because, you know, why not, right? So, 2. Andesite doorstep. More andesite. We always need more andesite, boys. Always need more andesite. I'm telling you that much for damn sure. And then we need this. We need 2 extra chains. That's iron chains. And then andesite casings, large cogwheels. I have that in spades, don't I? Andesite casings, large cogwheel. Andesite casing, large cogwheel. Okay, and then I have to make iron chains. So give me my iron. And then we go here. And I just have to make iron chains, right? So chains. No. Iron. Come on. Is it not craftable? I beg your pardon. What was the recipe again? 1 and then 2? That's what I thought. And then I take if you put 1 there with 1, 2 there. No. 1, 2 there. No. 1, 2 there. No. 2 there. No. Okay. Whatever. That's just me completing more tasks. Alrighty. So that's done. More chains. Like, I'm gonna need them, but whatever. Right? Because... No way. Watch this, guys. Watch this. It's not gonna work like this. Guarantee anymore. Yeah, see? Still not gonna work. Alright. Bounce grid. My chests are starting to get full. That's never good. What's next on the quest book? So, I guess what I can do is I can press some of this into that to make that and that and then that and then that, right? Yeah. Okay. So, I already have that, right? I already have that. I'd have to get some gold, which would mean more mining. That's gonna be fun. I'll do that in between videos. Get some gold. Copper? I can do that right now, actually. We just gotta come over to my friendly press here. We throw all that in there, and we just let that do its thing. And then if that's gonna do that, right? Alright, I got 11 of those. Copper sheets. And then the copper sheet can turn into a fluid tank, which is sat in a barrel. So, barrel. And then we throw a barrel here with 1, 2 of those. We'll make ourselves one of those just for now. Fluid tank. Just so this way we can start doing the quests. Get a block of copper, because why not? And then I need 8 fluid pipes, which is 1, 2, and 3. Alright, and then that's probably just gonna do it for us. And I need 8 of those, by the way. So 1, 2 of those. We go back to our quest book here. We get a couple more of those. Fluid valve, which will need a fluid valve and a copper valve handle. Iron sheet and a fluid pipe. And that with alloy. So let's hit the bed and yeah. You see, well, I was gonna go outside, but I didn't know there was a god that just arrived in the damn server. Well, damn. Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's right there. It's right there. So I'm safe for now, I guess. That was sketchy. Alright, alright. Oh. Thank you. I almost screwed myself over there. Nice. Alrighty. Now. I'm gonna need some andesite, and I'm gonna need some iron sheets. Where's my alloy sitting right now? Right there. Okay. So, first let's do our copper sheets. Mix it in with one of those. There's our valve. And then I need a... No. What in the hell was it again? I forget. Oh, a fluid pipe. That's what I need. Okay, that's my bad. So a fluid pipe and an iron thing. That's a fluid valve. Okay. We're almost done here. Folks. We're almost done. Then a faster hoppers. Mechanical pump. Yeah, mechanical pump, which is a fluid pipe and a cogwheel. Oh, I got those for days, boys. I got those for days. You know this. We all know this. I got these for days, but I got these for days. We throw one of those in there with one of those. We got a mechanical pump. This mechanical pump, if I'm not mistaken, should suck up water, right? Do I have my thing on me? No, I don't. Whatever. But yeah, this should pump water. It should. Alright. So I got it done, right? Yeah. A cogwheel, shaft, fluid pipe, and 10 XP. Perfect. I already have a fan. But yeah, I can't get brass. Sandpaper. Which is just paper and sand. Hilarious. But yeah, I'm gonna need the electron tubes. and then rollers. So this way I can make something like this. Because I need to make this. And then that's going to make all these mechanical arms. That's going to make all this stuff. But now, packager, repackager. All right. Mechanical plow. That's not bad. I'm not going to do that right now because I'm going to end today's video off on a cliffhanger. Next episode is where we ramp up the production. We have it started here, folks. We have it all started. I'm leaving you all on a cliffhanger for a reason, because I'm going to go do some work behind the scenes while you guys enjoy this video. The house is done. I just got to put windows in it, and that'll be done when I come back. But for now, I thank you all so much for watching. And remember, if you do like the video, please like it. And if you do want to support me and support my growth and supporting me, you know, getting bigger on YouTube, then please hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, I thank you all so much for watching today's video. And this is Gaming Empire, signing off.